सुप्रभातं छात्राः। द्वितीया विभक्तिः कर्मकारकम्. Today let us learn about द्वितीया विभक्ति or objective case of the nouns. So in द्वितीया विभक्ति we are discussing about objects of the sentence. What is mean by object or karma? The word which describes the action is called as karma karakam or object of the sentence. In Sanskrit, object of the sentence must be there in dvitiya vibhakti. We learnt many shabda forms like ramam, ramo, raman. Dvitiya vibhakti of rama shabda as ramam, ramo, raman. That should be used as the object of the sentence. Now let us learn with some examples, then you will understand the concept clearly. Bakaha meenam bakshayati. Look at this sentence. Bakaha meenam bakshayati. A crane eats fish. So what action takes place here? Bhakshayati. Yes, bhakshayati is the action. Means eating. Who is eating here? Bakaha. Bakaha bhakshayati. Therefore, bakaha is the subject, karta of the sentence. Bhakshayati is kriya. So here one more word is there, meenam. Bakaha meenam bhakshayati. So when you ask the question, what do the crane eats? Answer is meenam. That means the word which describes the action bhakshayati comes as object of the sentence. Here in this sentence, meenam describes the action bhakshayati. Therefore, meenam is the object. Bakaha meenam bhakshayati. Meenam means one mean. This is there in ekavachanam. Same way, let us look at into dvivachanam and bahuvachanam forms. In the second sentence, bakaha meenau bhakshayati. Bakaha meenau bhakshayati means a crane eats two fishes. Meenau is the object, but here it is in dvivachanam as meenau. And in bahuvachanam, bakaha meenan bhakshayati. Bakaha meenan bhakshayati means a crane eats many fishes. So here in these examples you can notice that subject and verb doesn't get changed when object gets changed in different vachanams. So ekavachanam, dvivachanam and bahuvachana form of object doesn't affect vachanam of subject or verb. It is not mandatory to change. Let us look at into some more examples, then you will be clear with this part. Saha karyam karoti. He is doing a work. Saha karye karoti. He is doing two works. Saha karyani karoti. He is doing many works. Bala phalam kadati. A girl eats a fruit. Balam phale kadati. A girl eats two fruits. Bala phalani kadati. A girl eats many fruits. Sa amram nayati. She carries a mango. Sa amre nayati. She carries two mangoes. Sa amrani nayati. She carries many mangoes. So look at this example. Dvitiya vibhakti examples like karyam karye karyani, phalam phale phalani, amram amre amrani explains the corresponding actions. Now let us see some Uttam Purusha and Madhyam Purusha examples. Aham devam namami. Aham devau namami. Aham devan namami means I salute a god, I salute two gods, I salute many gods. Tvam ganam gayasi, you sing a song. त्वं गाने गायसि. You sing 2 songs. त्वं गानानि गायसि. You are singing many songs. In these Uttama and Madhyama Purusha also, that form of object is same. Now let us see noun forms in Dvitiya Vibhakti according to gender. First let us see Pullinga Padani. Balam Balau Balan, Gajam Gajau Gajan, Simham Simhau Simhan, Meenam Meenau Meenan, Gayakam Gayakau Gayakan, Ajam Ajau Ajan, Ashvam Ashvau Ashwan, Hastam Hastau Hastan, Naram Narau Naran. Now let us look into the meaning of these words. Balam means boy, Gaja elephant, Simha lion, Meena fish, Gayaka singer, Aja goat, Ashwa horse, Hasta hand, Nara man. Now let us see Strilinga words. Latam late lataha, Balam bale balaha, Chatram chatre chatraha, Ajam aje ajaha, Kokilam kokile kokilaha, Mahilam mahile mahilaha. So these are the noun forms in Dvitiya Vibhakti Strilinga. Meanings are Lata creeper, Bala girl, Chhatra girl student, Aja she goat, Kokila cuckoo, Mahila woman. Now let us see Napumsakalinga words. Phalam phale phalani, Netram netre netrani, Pushpam pushpe pushpani, Kamalam kamale kamalani, Patram patre patrani, Kandukam kanduke kandukani, Jalam jale jalani. In Napumsakalinga, Prathama and Dvitiya Vibhakti both are same. Both the forms are same. There is no difference. And one more thing you need to concentrate is Netrani. You can see Netrani, Pushpani, Patrani. In those words you can see Na, and in Palani, Kamalani, Kandukani, Jalani, in these words you can see Ni. So why these difference? See, whenever Ra, R, Sha appears in a word, then we have to use Na instead of Na. In the place of Na we are using Na. So like this we learnt Dvitiya Vibhakti forms today. Make it thorough and let us learn Tritiya Vibhakti in the next class. Thank you, children.